Have you ever seen a real lucky cat? This hot pot restaurant in Chongqing had been struggling for a long time. Business was slow. Some days it felt like no one would walk through the door until one stray cat wandered in, and everything changed. One afternoon, a tiny stray walked straight into the restaurant. He looked around first, slowly, carefully, as if inspecting the place. Then, like he had found his throne, he leapt up onto the cashier counter. Everyone just stared. And then, something unbelievable happened. Customers outside suddenly started coming in, one after another. Within minutes, the once empty restaurant was packed. Every table filled, chairs pulled from storage, people even waiting outside. The owner couldn't believe what he was seeing. From that day on, customers would gently pet the little cat before paying. Kids adored him. Some people even came just to see him. The owner made a decision right then and there. He would adopt him. He named him DouDou. He took DouDou to the vet for a full checkup. The little cat was underweight, but surprisingly calm. Throughout the exam, DouDou didn't resist, didn't scratch, didn't complain. It was as if he understood. This time, he was safe. On the first night, DouDou slept in the storage room. But even there, he seemed content, as if he knew that this small corner of peace was something he had almost never had. In the weeks that followed, DouDou showed up to the same spot every single day, right on the counter. Even when he was sleepy, he refused to leave his post. But DouDou's role wasn't just about sitting there looking cute. He patrolled the restaurant. He caught mice in the storage room, chased away cockroaches under the shelves, made sure the place stayed clean. Late at night, when the last customer left and the lights dimmed, only then would he step down and become just a regular cat again. He would walk up to the owner, rub his head against his hand, as if quietly saying thank you. But kindness doesn't always come without challenges. After months of non-stop work, DouDou fell sick. He grew weak. He couldn't jump onto the counter anymore. He had to leave for treatment. And almost immediately, the restaurant's customer traffic began to drop. The owner was worried, not just about business, but about losing DouDou. Then something unexpected happened. One of DouDou's stray cat friends walked into the restaurant. Without hesitation, it jumped onto the cashier counter, curled up, and stayed. Gradually, customers began returning. It was as if the stray cats understood what this place meant. But with popularity came criticism. Some customers complained. They said the cats weren't sanitary, that fur might fall into the food. They questioned the restaurant's cleanliness. The owner had a choice to make, and he didn't hesitate. He chose not to abandon them. Instead, he built them a proper shelter, a safe space just for the cats. He even set up small wooden houses outside so the neighborhood strays would have food and protection from the rain. One night, a heavy storm poured down. Inside the wooden shelter, the stray cats ate, played, and stayed dry. For the first time, they weren't hiding under cars or beside trash bins. They had a home. A few days later, a small cat playground was completed. From a distance, you could see them running, climbing, playing together. The owner's kindness brought even more customers. But more importantly, it built something stronger than profit. When DouDou finally recovered, the owner didn't send him straight back to work. Instead, he took him outside to climb trees, to feel the sun, to be free. At home, he carefully wiped him down, gently brushed his fur, and made sure he was comfortable. And yet, the sense of responsibility never left him. One day, he was resting in the cat house. The moment the owner opened the door, DouDou ran inside, jumped, landed, back on the counter. No one told him to. No one forced him. He chose to. And in that quiet moment, the owner understood something profound. True profit isn't measured in money.